Hi everyone. I get asked a lot of questions about how to submit a bid to the government. A lot of people think that they can go on Sam.gov and submit a proposal. Well, that's not the case. Um, you can register your business on Sam.gov. You can find opportunities on Sam.gov. You can find contact information of the contracting officer. You can find descriptions. You can find details, attachments, things like that. But it's not possible for you to submit a bid on the platform itself. So how do you submit a bid once you are ready to submit a proposal? That's what I'm going to show you today. A rule of thumb in, I would say, most government contracting solicitations on SAM.gov, the person or the authority that you have to submit your bid to is the person, the contracting officer mentioned in the primary point of contact. If you scroll all the way down on any government contracting opportunity on sam.gov, you'll be able to find their name, email, and phone number. In some cases, you'll have two contact information. These are the people that are responsible for answering your questions about the solicitation if you have any questions. The second thing, these are the people, in most cases, unless there are other instructions mentioned in the attachments, these are the people that you have to submit your bid to. So one thing you gotta make sure you don't miss out on is the submission criteria or submission requirements. In most cases, they would tell you which email you need to submit the bid to. Sometimes they would tell you a format. So for example, it has to be in this format. You have to, for example, have a maximum limit of 10 pages. You have to have a cover letter, things like that. So how do you make sure, and also deadlines, that's also a major important factor. So how do you make sure you're adhering to the submission requirements? Well, that's where I use AI to make sure I don't miss out on any detail. So the platform I'm using to break down solicitations is samsearch.co. So I'm going to go back. So I'm searching today for landscaping. I'm looking specifically for solicitations that are active only. I found this one that was posted 9 days ago and is in 21 days. It's landscaping for the embassy. So I'll look into it. And as you can see here, it has these attachments and we have 2 point of contact. So I want to know the submission requirements. That's what I want to know before I even submit anything. I don't want to submit something and be disqualified just because I missed some details. So what I'm going to say, give me the submission requirements and the point of contact I need to submit my bid to. So this way, I want to know, one, if they have any specific requirements about what needs to be submitted, and two, who am I supposed to send this to? Because as you can see here, there are two emails. One is BLG procurement. The other one is a contact information of a person. So quickly, we got back what we need to submit. So we got the completed solicitation. So this should include the SF1449 page. So this would be somewhere in these documents. I'll have to look into that. And then we have here insurance, demonstration of ability to perform, additional documentation. We can see here what needs to be included. We have proof of SAM registration that caught my eye. And then we have here, you can submit your bid and ask questions to the following contacts. And here we're getting the contact information. Ensure you submit your bid by the deadline of April 11th at 5 p.m. local time. Okay, so I want to ask, is there a format mentioned for what needs to be submitted? And what forms are needed besides the just say bid? It's gonna find any info. Yes, there are specific formats. So the SF1449 sheet, I think that one is available on the GSA website, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, this is the one. So they need this to be submitted. So this way I make sure that I have to submit this. I'm not missing this major detail for them, but it just took me 1 second to know that it's a requirement. Another thing, I need to include cost of DBA insurance covering employees. Okay, no problem. Project management name of project manager fluent in English, business evidence, SAM registration proof, past performance references, financial capability, license permits, service delivery plan, and certificate of insurance. Okay, no problem at all. I want to ask, what's the cover letter? Because I see there's a document about the cover letter file. And should it be filled by itself. I don't know if I should file this by itself. It should be prepared using the SF1449 form, which includes specific sections that need to be completed, such as block 12, 17, 19 to 24, and 30. So 12, 17, the contractor, the code, the facility code, and then what else? I forgot. The 19, 24, and 30. 19, so 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So this table needs to be filled, which includes the item number, the schedule, the quantity, unit price, and the amount. Okay, no problem at all. So now we understand what form we need to submit. So this way I did not, I know the deadline, I know the point of contact that I need to submit the bid to. What do I need to submit? The cover sheet, as you can see here. And also, finally, I understand what the cover page is. I'm going to summarize these documents. Actually, no, I see a question submission form. What is the question submission form? Okay, so now we're asking about the question submission form. I see here from the summary that it's the NEC Groundkeeping Services email for questions, key requirements. The form is used to submit questions regarding the solicitation. I see. Questions must be emailed to BLG procurement. Okay, so this is the form you need to use if you want to ask any questions. And the form structure, the company name of the inquiry referred to, solicitation section and paragraph number, subject, and the question. Sounds good. Sounds good. This way I know I can also summarize the past performance form, or I can ask about it. What about the past performance form? So we got a summary. So customer name, telephone number, contract number, brief description of the work. Okay, so this is the form I have to fill with my past performances. There's a structure to it. So now I know what I need to submit. So the client reference, customer's name, contract number, description of work. That's it. That's pretty much how I filter out the submission requirements. I try to make sure that I adhere by them because I do not want to miss a bid on stupid reason like 10 pages or of forms I have to submit. I would like always to be the business that covers all the requirements because I know of all of them. And with this chat, I was able to get these details fairly quickly. That's it. You can try this out and let me know what you think. But no more questions about Sam.gov. Where's the upload button? Thank you so much for watching and see you soon.